Think the iconic luxury handbag is immune to failure? Think again. In 2024 alone, we've seen Burberry's stock plummet about 30%, while Michael Kors closed over 100 stores globally. The truth is, even the most prestigious names in fashion aren't safe in today's rapidly evolving market. From outdated business models to failure to connect with Gen Z, these 15 luxury bag brands are teetering on the edge of collapse unless they make dramatic changes. And number 7 might shock you. It was considered untouchable just 2 years ago. The luxury bag industry has changed more in the last 3 years than in the previous 30. With inflation hitting discretionary spending, social media transforming discovery, and sustainability becoming non-negotiable, the rules of success have been completely rewritten. Today, I'm breaking down which iconic brands are most at risk and exactly why they're struggling to adapt. First up is Coach. Once the gateway luxury brand for millions, Coach has suffered from massive overexpansion and discount culture. Their outlet strategy has severely diluted their luxury positioning. Recent earnings show about 12% decline in full-price sales, while their social media engagement rates fall behind competitors by 40%. Coach needs to reclaim exclusivity and craft a clearer luxury position before mainstream perception permanently shifts. Number 2. Michael Kors. The accessible luxury pioneer has become a victim of its own ubiquity. With massive overproduction and heavy discounting, their bags no longer signal status. Their parent company Capri Holdings saw a 23% revenue decline last quarter, and analyst projections suggest their luxury credentials may be permanently damaged. Unless they drastically reduce production and rebuild exclusivity, Michael Kors risks becoming yesterday's status symbol. Third is Bottega Veneta. Despite creative director Mathieu Blazy's critically acclaimed collections, Bottega is struggling to maintain momentum after Daniel Lee's departure. Their signature intrecciato weave leather, once unique, has been widely copied by fast fashion. Kering's latest earnings call revealed Bottega's growth has slowed to just 3%, the weakest performance across their luxury portfolio. They need to innovate beyond their heritage technique or risk fading relevance. Fourth, Balenciaga. Following multiple controversies, including their problematic children's campaign, Balenciaga has struggled to regain consumer trust. Their bag sales have dropped 19% since 2022, and social sentiment analysis shows 41% negative associations with the brand, up from just 8% in 2021. Despite Demna's creative vision, rebuilding consumer confidence will require transparency and time. Number 5. Burberry. The British heritage brand has faced numerous strategy shifts under different CEOs. Their recent runway collections under Daniel Lee haven't translated to commercial success, with handbag sales down 22% year over year. The brand's identity crisis has confused luxury consumers, and their core check pattern has lost exclusivity through overexposure. Without a coherent brand vision, Burberry risks permanent market share erosion. Sixth, Salvatore Ferragamo. The Italian leather goods house has struggled to connect with younger consumers despite its storied heritage. Their digital presence lags significantly behind competitors, with just 7.5 million Instagram followers compared to Gucci's 51 million. Bag sales declined about 17% in 2023, and analyst reports suggest they're losing relevance in key Asian markets where growth is concentrated. Number 7 might surprise you, Gucci. Despite being Kering's crown jewel, Gucci has seen 3 consecutive quarters of declining sales. Their maximalist aesthetic under Alessandro Michele became oversaturated, and new creative director Sabato De Sarno hasn't yet revitalized bag sales. The brand's heavy reliance on Chinese consumers, nearly 40% of revenue, makes them vulnerable as this market's luxury spending slows. Gucci needs to balance heritage with innovation or risk continued decline. 8. Todds. The Italian brand famous for driving shoes has failed to translate their footwear success to handbags. Despite multiple attempts to elevate their leather goods offerings, bags represent just 18% of total sales, far below the industry average of 40 to 60% for luxury houses. With the founding Della Valle family recently taking the company private after disappointing public performance, Todds needs a complete handbag reinvention. Number 9. Tory Burch. Positioned between contemporary and luxury, Tory Burch faces threats from both above and below. Premium luxury brands have become more accessible with entry-level products, while fast fashion continues to copy their aesthetic at lower price points. Their signature medallion has become less distinctive, and growth has stagnated at 1.2% in North America, their largest market. 10th. Mulberry. The British heritage brand has struggled with multiple repositioning attempts. Their push into higher luxury price points alienated core customers while failing to attract sufficient new luxury clients. 6 consecutive quarters of declining sales prompted emergency cost-cutting, including a 15% workforce reduction. Without a clear brand identity, Mulberry risks becoming a cautionary tale of luxury repositioning gone wrong. Number 11. Karl Lagerfeld. Following its namesake designer's passing, the brand has struggled to maintain a clear creative direction. Their handbag offerings lack coherent identity, caught between accessible luxury and designer positioning. Sales have declined 14% since 2022, and retail partners have reduced their orders by 27%. Without Lagerfeld's genius, the brand needs to find a compelling new vision. 12th. Marc Jacobs. Despite creative revival, Marc Jacobs' commercial performance hasn't matched critical acclaim. LVMH's minimal mention of the brand in earnings calls signals potential trouble. Their handbag strategy appears unfocused, split between the higher-end runway collection and more accessible contemporary lines. Without stronger commercial performance, Marc Jacobs risks becoming a creative showcase rather than a profitable luxury business. Number 13. Longchamp. The French brand's reliance on their nylon Le Pliage tote has become both blessing and curse. While providing reliable revenue, it's prevented them from establishing luxury credentials for their leather goods. Their attempt to elevate positioning faces resistance from consumers who still view them primarily as a practical brand. With premium competitors encroaching on their nylon tote territory, Longchamp needs to successfully transition to higher-end perception. 14th. Furla. The Italian accessible luxury brand has been squeezed between fast fashion below and premium luxury brands above. Their retail footprint of 490 stores globally has become a liability as digital shopping accelerates. With sales declining 16% and profit margins compressing to just 4.8%, Furla's position in the crowded middle market looks increasingly unsustainable. Finally, number 15, Diane von Furstenberg. Though primarily known for ready-to-wear, DVF's attempts to establish a luxury handbag business have repeatedly faltered. Recent company restructuring reduced their handbag offering by 60%, signaling potential exit from the category. Without successful accessory expansion, DVF risks remaining a niche clothing brand in an increasingly accessories-driven luxury market. What's clear across all these cases is that heritage alone no longer guarantees success. The brands that survive will need authentic sustainability practices, digital-first strategies, and genuine connections with younger consumers. Most importantly, they'll need to balance exclusivity with accessibility, a delicate equation that's becoming increasingly difficult to solve. If you found this analysis valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more luxury industry insights. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which of these brands do you think has the best chance of turning things around? And share this video with anyone interested in the business of luxury fashion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.